the Council on Minnesotans of African American Heritage, thank you for gathering us here today. This is good work. This is good work because you pulled us together today, we can go advocate for the things that we need to make our lives better and our community stronger. But without coming down here, we're hoping for the best, and it just doesn't usually work out if you don't get involved and make the change, no matter whether it's just, fair, or whatever it is.
The world can't see you until you can't see yourself. Smile.
If we don't fight, if we don't organize, if we don't come together, and we don't push hard, we're not going forward as progressives, we're going backwards as black people.
Blueprints for survival, Black.
Your presence here is absolutely essential to move an agenda forward that's going to benefit the African American community. If you didn't come here, the business of this place would still continue on. It would just continue on without your perspective, your input, your thoughts. It would move on, but it wouldn't incorporate what you believe is important. Many of us, we would love to believe that politics should be moral and politicians should do things because they're right. Don't we want to believe that? But let me just tell you about the reality. This institution moves based on lobbying. The institution reacts to citizens and residents who call on it. And if you don't call on it, it will ignore you. It's absolutely true.
Collectively, we are the solution we seek. Collectively, we are the solution we seek. So allow us to be seen here. We are immaculate descendants, fruit grown from the strangest trees, popular until we take a knee. The one thing they cannot kill is our ability to dream. So imagine this place, a space for you to be safe in. Claim your future and shout it into the wind. Resist all the boxes they try to stuff you into. Here, we can be the first black mayor of a major metropolitan city. Here, we can be Muslim and in Congress. Here, we have a strong body in the legislature. It's growing. Here, we can make a change. Imagine more. Imagine Rondo again, thriving in 2210, where young babies do backspins. You see, you have to know where you have been to ascend and move forward.
It's the first time in Minnesota history that we have 6 legislators in the House and the Senate. I want you to remember this. We work for you. You are our employer. So use us, get to know your legislators. Electing them is one thing, but working with them is another thing. And we don't do that as black people. We just vote for people, and later on we'll say, what did you do for us? That's not how it works.
We all must come together as black communities because our children is the future and we're all struggling. And I'm thankful to Council of Black Heritage of Minnesota coming together and uniting us here today.
Imagine a Minnesota where black folks own their homes. Imagine a Minnesota where our teachers look like us.
My pledge to you as the governor of Minnesota to ensure that every child, black, white, brown, or indigenous, gets that opportunity to quality education.
Imagine a Minnesota where each child has the resources they need to succeed. If we invest now, we seed a future ripe with positive energy. Imagine long enough to believe it possible, to draft the plan, to stomach your fear and lean in. Imagine a future in which history doesn't repeat. In which history doesn't repeat. The table is welcoming enough for everyone to take a seat. Imagine a Minnesota where we can speak truth freely from any platform and not be a target. Bullseye on back. Imagine for one moment that it's safe to exist, black. Envision it. Now act.